because Marcos always believed in a dictatorship. In fact, when he was a young boy, I remember, this is of course from my readings in the College of Law, he believed in constitutional authoritarianism. He wrote an essay about that, and he said that if you want for a country to succeed because of the problems that we have, you have to be strong, you have to be authoritarian, you have to be a disciplinarian. Then you can put your policies in place. And this is what he tried to do with the help of the Americans when he declared martial law. So necessarily, the businessmen were impressed, the upper echelons of society were impressed, and the international community was impressed. But that didn't last long because Marcos did not allow the freedoms, did not allow media, and did not allow human rights to be exercised. Everybody always says, you don't know me in the States, you don't know what happened to me. So let me just say a few things. When martial law was declared, things happened. The media was silenced. It's either October 5 or October 6. They picked me up and they brought me to Camp Aguinaldo. And they started interrogating me. Do I know Jose Maria Sison? Well, I've heard of him. I've read about him. Does he try to get in touch with me? What a silly question. He doesn't even know me. Why should he get in touch with me? And I don't know him either. My husband was also taken in. Why was he taken in? A few days after I was taken in. Well, for harboring a lawless element. I happened to be the lawless element. And that was my first arrest. That was 1970. But later on, things got worse. Marcos silenced the media. By 1976, I had to go underground. And, well, because nobody could speak about ground. And so by then, I was arrested. And we were brought to a place where it was in Pasig. They called it a safe house, the military. We called it a torture chamber. And this was where the torture began. They started to pour wax candle over my knee, my body, and it hurt, of course. So I kept on saying, ouch, ouch. And so some of the agents started shouting, ouch, ano, ouch? Why does she keep on screaming, ouch? Kala ko ba makabayan siya? Kala ko ba maka-Pilipino siya? Dapat aray. And then they started taking off my clothes because I did not want to cooperate. Then they started, getting a belt and suffocating me with a belt, so I could no longer breathe. So, so pahirap na pahirap. And then they started taking off my clothes and then to molest me. And then they said, okay, are you still going to cooperate? Di pa rin. So they started putting a dirty cloth over my mouth. They electrocuted me and they were molesting me. And then at the same time, one of them would feed me, would buy sardinas and rice, and he brought me a necklace. It was a necklace of sampaguita in Quiapo. It's what you sell to the bus drivers, and they put it on, the mirror, and it smells so good. It was a moment. It was a moment of truth, of beauty. It was God's moment. And it was like God saying, I am here. So I appreciated that. That's why I don't forget that. That was a moment of truth. Truth to power is exposing those who wield power today about the truth of their performance. Truth to power, in another sense, and I always say this, is empowering the Filipino people and empowering them by telling them the truth, so that when they are weaponized, when they are holding the truth in their hands, then, the truism that the pen is mightier than the sword can be used. And let the Filipino people do this.